Hello, happy Saturday. I am so sorry that I had to reschedule from last night. Honestly, I don't even really know what happened. Well, I guess I know what happened. I'm not sick. I feel much better. But what happened was yesterday morning, Friday morning, I woke up at I think it was 4:45 or 5 a.m. And I can never go to bed early. So I only slept like 4 hours and I woke up really early to go down to Miami to film some videos on the beach and to do some doctor's appointments, some pretty stressful doctor's appointments, and to drop off a monitor that I was wearing for a week on my, to check for arrhythmias in my heart. I think I'm fine, but it doesn't hurt to double check. Just the whole long story of my health journey. It's pretty crazy, but I'm doing fine. I think my body got kind of overworked, overwhelmed, running on such little sleep that when I got home from doing all that stuff in Miami, I just started to feel really hot and kind of sick, not feverish or anything like that, but just exhausted, almost to the point of what you feel like when you're getting sick, when you're going to get a cold or something. That's what I was feeling. So I tried to push through it, but just the later that it got, the worse I felt. And I was like, oh, I can't do this. I have to reschedule it. So I'm doing better today. I still think I need one more good night of sleep and then I'll be good. But I am doing much better today. I went back down to Miami, actually, to Aventura to do a masterclass with Tom Ford. I can tell you guys a little bit about. Thank you, everyone, for the well wishes. Honestly, I've never heard about shaking a bottle of cologne, damaging it. But I mean, I guess I could see that. I've heard of it getting too hot and shipping. Hi, Terrence. Hi, Michael. Lewis, Techwear, Anthony. Hi, Avery. Yeah, I've never gotten a flu shot and I very rarely get the flu, but I took an emergency, or I drank an emergency yesterday, and now I am chugging my beet, ginger, carrot, I think it's carrot juice from Whole Foods. It's called the Mommy Boost from Whole Foods. Very good. Highly recommend. Hi, Adrian. So I wanted to chat with you guys a little tonight. I have some updates of some events that are coming up in Miami if you'd be interested in coming out and meeting me. And also I have a haul, decent sized haul, not too big. I bought a couple things, and I had a couple things sent to me that I want to share with you guys. That's pretty much it. Pretty much the same protocol as always. What are the notes? Okay. We like trolls on this channel, guys. Trolls are always welcome. Some people get upset about their trolls, but I personally, I love them. I learned a very hard lesson years and years ago on YouTube and on Lifetime TV that, trolls, if they're not saying anything bad about you, that's when you have to start to worry. There is no such thing as bad publicity. And if you have haters, then you're doing something good. And trolls, I understand it's a hobby for some people. What am I wearing right now? This morning, before I went to the Tom Ford masterclass, I drowned myself in, it's up there, Givenchy Linter de Rouge. And I can still kind of smell it. It's not like a bomb like it was earlier. I mean, this was almost 10 hours ago or something. It's been a while. I can still smell it on me now on my shirt, but I showered after I got home. Also, I got my nails done yesterday too to get ready for ALTHAIR, the PARFUM Marley release, because there's an event going on in a couple weeks in Miami for that as well. I was on Lifetime. No, just whatever you do, just don't Google my name. I would not recommend shaking your bottle. No, I don't think that's the best idea. Hi, Sal. Thank you. Hi. Thank you so much. I'm doing much better. I think I was just overwhelmed, overworked, and I was running on 3.5, 4 hours of sleep. And I had a long day. I went to some doctor's appointments, and but yeah, I have some samples here that I want to share. I actually smell this one already, but I got this sample of Smoking Hot by Killian feel like a lot of people are pretty excited about this one. Thoughts on Flower Bomb and a good alternative to it. You know, I had a little, I think it was like, it wasn't a 10, maybe a 20 ml of Flower Bomb. I actually decluttered it a while ago. I actually really like it. It's just not something that I think I would wear, but I'm not that familiar with it. I don't know. But in the designer world, Flower Bomb, things that are, I liked, what I smelled recently that I like was that Mist Dior, this sparkling bouquet or something like that. The longevity was not very good. I have not smelled ALTHAIR yet. But yeah, I've heard really good things about it. I don't know if I'd say I don't know if it's comparable to something like Alexandria 2. I don't think it's like that complex. I don't think, just based off of what I've heard about it, I don't think that the Parfum de Marly is going to be that like deep, you know what I mean? It's just going to be like a nice, beautiful gourmand vanilla, but I'm not sure. I don't even think I've read a note breakdown of it yet. I've just seen a couple people post about it, saying that they like it. They think it's unisex. A lot of women would like to wear it. And there's an event in Miami in a couple weeks that I guess that's when I'm going to smell it for the first time. Yes, exactly. We got haters. We're doing it right. If we got haters, we are very happy. Hi, Michael. No, I've not tried that one. I can look for it. Grape soda. That's actually what I first thought when I smelled Good Fortune by Victor and Rolf and Linge de Rouge. I got that vibe from it. I actually bought it like a couple years ago, and I didn't really like it back then, but now I'm like, wow, this is so sexy. Isn't that funny how that can work with fragrances? Like you try something once and you're like, this is horrible. I don't like this. It's not for me. And then you revisit it and you're like, oh, wow, this is amazing. It has been released. ALTHAIR. I have no idea how to pronounce it, but I'm going to ask that at the party too to make sure I pronounce it correctly if I ever do a video on it. It's been released on the Parfum de Marly website. They did like a shock drop release and it's available to order. I don't think you can get samples of it yet, but you can buy it on the website. And I think they have it in the New York City boutique, but that's it. It's not in any like department stores yet. It's coming at the end of September. Favorite note for men and women. I'm a big lover of like jasmine, if it's done right, osmanthus, like kind of peachy florals. I really like ylang ylang for women as well. Neroli, I like a lot of different florals, but just they have to be mixed right. I love cardamom for men and for women, and really just anything very gourmand. Of course, vanilla. And for men, I really like, something that I really love in both is cashmere, and just like nice vanilla scents are always a go-to. My dog is barking. Hi, Erica. How often do I dust my collection? Nowhere near it. As much as I should. I was just thinking that the other day, like, oh, wow, I really need to dust my collection. It's really bad. It's really, really bad. I am sorry. I don't know what it is, why, but when I get on camera, I don't know if this happens to any of you guys, not that a lot of you people watching me are on camera very often, but like I get the biggest brain fart whenever people start asking me questions about perfumes. Like, so asking what's a great office scent? It's like, honestly, something that's not that common, but it's like, it just depends, like how much money do you want to spend? The first thing that comes to my mind is something like Bleu de Chanel Parfum, but it's popular, but I don't think it's the most popular. I think most people go for like the Eau de Toilette or the Eau de Parfum, or the new Aqua di Gio Parfum too. This one back here, it's nice for the office in the designer world. My favorite iris scent, guys, it's just like, how do I even answer? Spell on You by Louis Vuitton. is amazing. I do not wear this one enough, but that's the whole reason that I got it in the first place, is like, oh my God, so beautiful. I don't really think men are going to be too attracted to this, but it's beautiful. Of course, the brand new La Vie Belle Iris Absolute. This thing is crazy amazing. There's one that I like by Estee Lauder called Sensuous Stars. There's something in Southern Bloom by Goldfield and Banks that kind of smells a little like lipsticky, cosmetic-y. Really, this fragrance is so good. So good. There's something very warm, kind of gourmand about it, but mixed with these really beautiful florals. And in the men's realm, you know, there's so many. Obviously, you got the whole gentleman line. Well, not Gentleman Society, apparently. No Iris in that, but the gentleman line is really good. But you know a fragrance that I have not been able to get out of my mind the last couple of days? Like, I have not been able to stop thinking about it. It doesn't have Iris, but I can't stop thinking about it, that I need to go out and like buy a bottle immediately, because I bought one to review, but I returned it because I wasn't quite sure. I mean, I loved it, but I didn't know if I really wanted to keep it or not. But now I've decided that I really want it. Is the Pasha de Cartier, the Noir Absolute, their newer release. That one is, I've been dreaming about it, guys. I think that I would even wear that if I was feeling like ballsy enough. Do I prefer? Oh my God. Prefer, Erica. I'm telling you guys, I'm losing my mind. The Eros Eau de Toilette or Invictus for boys between 18 and 20. I mean, I'm going to go with Versace. Eros every time. I don't really like Invictus. I don't really like the Eau de Toilette. The only one that I can really stand is the Invictus Victory Elixir, the mouthful. But the EDT is nice for Versace, but I would get the Parfum. Hello, Armani Code Parfum. I don't think that's the one that I have. You know, it's funny. No, I have Profumo. I'm not the most familiar with that line, believe it or not. I know that I tried the Absolute a while ago and I really liked it, but I'm really bad, you guys. I keep trying to like focus more on designers, and then I do, and then I'm like, oh, I need to do some niche stuff, and then it's just hard to kind of balance it all, like keeping everything straight. And there's so many releases. It's like, oh my God. But I've realized lately that I've been putting a little bit too much attention on niche stuff. So I need to get back to the designer world a little bit, especially for women. I want to start doing some more women's content. Hello. Yes, it's so good. Hello. Imperium and Elysium clone. Nice. I love Imagination. Yeah. They have a lot of good ones. It's really hard to justify the price for them, for most of them, but sometimes I'm in a mood to spend a stupid amount of money. There's nothing really to dive into. Like, I don't really reach out to them. They kind of reach out to me most of the time. I don't even know how you would reach companies like that, I guess, unless it's like their Instagram or something, but I don't know. I don't really solicit that kind of stuff. They just generally message me, or they find my email somehow. Sometimes I get emails, I'm like, how the heck did you get my email? But there's ways, I guess. Do I have a favorite MFK? Honestly, I love the Gentle Fluidity line, the gold and the silver. Silver for men, and the gold for women. Perfect. Oh, Darlie. Yes, James. I just tried Darlie the other day because I've been seeing that name dropped on my live streams in the past. The last few times I've been doing it, I've been hearing people talking about Darlie. It was nice. I liked it. Summer, freshy. Probably not my absolute favorite in the Parfum de Marly line, but it does have like a nice classic kind of like fresh scent. Like, it was nice, very realistic and very like classic masculinity. I like it. Okay. Suggestion on a rose fragrance, at least 3 of them. All right. You know, I don't hate Toy Boy. Toy Boy is not the worst thing on earth, all right? It's a nice rose scent. Ooh, I'm gonna fall. I go back and forth on it, honestly. Where is it? I have it here somewhere. I think it's down here. Yeah. Oh. Toy Boy is great if you want like a mid-price designer. You probably get this for so cheap on the discounters. It's nice. It's a nice rosy scent. But what I really like, probably even better, even cheaper, is Versace the Dreamer. This one is iconic. Noir de Noir by Tom Ford. The new Carmina is amazing. It's a little feminine, but it's still really nice. More Than Words by Xerjoff, amazing. And I mean, it's one of like, it's a really big category. There's another one, Zafar by Omen Luxury. I don't have the bottle here because I have it out in the kitchen because I'm going to be doing a video soon about it. Yeah, there's a whole lot of them. It's a great thing for a man to wear. My night is good, thank you. Yeah, Harrod is amazing. I am so excited for the Florida fall to come and to start busting out my bottle of Harrod because I miss it. And it's just so hot here. Venus, hi. Favorite designer perfume for daily use? Honestly, I keep saying that. Now I'm going to start annoying myself by saying that. Acqua di Gio, Eau de Parfum is great. Light Blue Intense. But amazing is the this one. This is an iconic daily scent. This is a new release from Mont Blanc, the Explorer Platinum. There's something very almost like niche quality in this, and it's not related at all to the original because I don't really love the original, but this one like really, really blew me away. I was really excited about that one when I smelled it. And Casual Life by Salvatore Ferragamo is another just 10 out of 10. Probably the most perfect scent for this time of the year too. I just put that in a video that's going to go live tomorrow. Wow. Tomorrow's video is going to be cheapy fragrances for men. Like all the fragrances are under $50 for like end of summer going into fall. And Casual Life is probably my favorite. Thoughts on the new Narciso Rodriguez? I haven't smelled it yet. I actually saw the bottle in the store and I didn't realize that it was the new one because I'm silly. Is Tom Ford Noir Extreme Parfum worth the price increase over the original? I do not. I actually have all 3 and I need to do a video on this comparing the 3 and I will do it soon now that it's getting cooler for some people. Not for me, but you know, for some people. I despise, and I mean despise, the original Noir. It's pissy, it's gross, and old man smelling. And I have the this freaking fragrance line is a mouthful. The Noir Extreme Parfum, and I like that one a lot. It's very Christmassy. And I was at the cosmetic company store, and they had a bottle. It was in the gold box, and I bought it thinking that it was 100 ml of a Tom Ford fragrance, and I just have I think it's a 30 or a 50. I don't even know where it is. Oh, it's here. This one. Yeah, 50 ml of this one, and they had the 100 ml, and it was like $70, you guys. $70. I was like, sign me up. I'm getting it. And I got home and I opened it up and I realized that it was this one. The Noir Extreme. I got tricked by the gold box, but I actually almost prefer this one. I don't think it performs as well as the Parfum, but it was a rookie mistake. But I actually really like this one, and I think this is one that I'll actually be wearing as well. In the cooler months, it's right up my alley. But I'm going to make a video soon comparing all 3. I have not tried the amber one, but I do have the Intensely and Absolutely. That's another video that I'm going to be doing soon, comparing those 2. And I'm going to Dubai and probably Europe in the next couple months. So I'm going to be on a lookout for some fragrances. And that's one of them on the list because I don't think that's really like readily available here in America. Scent of the day, Creed Carmina. Yeah, Joe, I was telling you guys, it works great for men. Joe is he's a VIP right now up in New York City at the Creed event. So that's going to be an amazing time. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know what season is it. Is it football? Is it baseball? Is it basketball? I have no idea. Yeah, I have a feeling too. I'm excited to try the Gucci one too. I love you, boy. Well, I don't know what that means. Acaster, yes. Yes, that's another amazing rose. I was just actually smelling Acaster today again because I try to revisit things like all the time. I was in Nordstrom talking to the sales lady trying to find a sample of ALTHAIR because every chance I have, I go to a department store and I ask, do you guys have a sample of it? And they don't have it. They're not going to have it till the end of the month. So I kind of give up. But I smelled Acaster again. And I remember thinking, damn, this one is so good. Like I need to get a bottle of Acaster immediately because it's so underrated. It's so good. So good. And that's something else that I wanted to talk about really quick is there's going to be an event. So any of you guys that are watching that are in the South Florida area, and you would like to hang out with me, I was actually invited to it's a launch event for ALTHAIR, not the official one that's thrown by Parfum de Marly, but the one that is going to be hosted at Nordstrom at the Aventura Mall. I was talking to the sales associate about it. I was telling her about my YouTube channel, things like that. And she was telling me how there's going to be an event and that I should invite people if you guys would like to come. I think that would be a lot of fun. The event is going to be, so write down your calendars if you're in the Miami area. It's going to be at the Aventura Mall at Nordstrom on September 23rd. From 5 to 8 p.m. And the whole like Parfum de Marly team is going to be there. It's going to be a big launch event for ALTHAIR. And it's a white party. I have a link for you guys to sign up if you like. I'm going to drop it in the chat, but first I need to like email it to myself. I didn't think this far ahead. I didn't think it would be that difficult to do, but it is, but it's okay. I will do it. And it was requested that if you guys sign up, to do it under Loida. So just give me 1 second, then I'll get you guys that link. Yes, Larry, thank you. Oh, nice. I am going to be trying a perfume from them soon. I honestly don't remember what it's called. I wanted to try Sugar Leather, but it's sold out. So I got something else that sounds really amazing, but I don't remember what the name was. I'm really bad. If I were to design my own fragrance, what would it be? You see, the problem is that like, I love dimensional gourmands and I would try to do something unisex. But everyone that has made a fragrance does dimensional gourmands. And it's like, I feel like I would need to do something different than that, but I don't know. Don't be on the fence. It's really good. The Explore Platinum, but you don't need to blind buy it. Like there is no need for you to blind buy it when you can just go. Like if you're in America, it's in Macy's, it's in all the department stores. Like you don't need to blind buy it. You can easily find a sample or just go try it in store. My favorite 7 Umber Luca God of Fire is my baby, but my favorite to wear for myself is Lady Whitesnake every day. And I love the Mango Kiss as well. Venom Incarnate is beautiful. And the Panthea Iris is another. Now we're talking about Iris. See, you guys, my mind gets rolling and I start remembering all this stuff that is in the back of my mind. That Panthea Iris is amazing. Unisex as well. It's glorious and worth the money. I have actually, to this day, probably I've smelled maybe like 3 Tiziana Terenzi fragrances. Yeah, not really the biggest fan. Black Orchid Parfum, Sex in a Bottle. Yeah, I love that line. For me personally, wow, I'm way behind the chat. I am so sorry, guys. I'm like 5 minutes behind. I'll try to catch up really quick. Sex in a Bottle. I like the Parfum, but on me, it didn't really work on my skin. I actually prefer the Eau de Toilette, but then I found that I actually prefer the the Velvet Orchid. Okay, I'm getting the link. All right, guys, so I'm putting the link in the chat. You guys can click on that and sign up for the event if you are in the South Florida area. I will also put it in the, I don't know how to do it while I'm streaming, but I'll also put it in the actual description of this live stream once it's over. So you guys can sign up there if you want, and please put Loida as the person that you're signing up with. My love language, probably all of them. I'm very needy, okay? Do best fall men's, yeah, of course all that stuff is coming. I see that a lot of influencers are already kind of jumping on that trend of doing the fall fragrances, but honestly it's like, yeah, I don't really it's so warm here in Florida. It's like I'm not really in the mental space of fall. I'm excited for it. I wish I was somewhere where there was fall like seasons, but I'm not, and I'm just not quite ready to start pumping out the fall content. The first fragrance that I ever purchased was two at the same time, I think. Yeah, two at the same time. I bought Good Girl by Carolina Herrera, and I bought Ariana Grande Ari. Those are the two fragrances I bought for the first time ever at the same time, which was really only like 3 years ago. It wasn't even that long ago. Still hot as a devil here. Oh yeah. Cult Night versus Angel Share. I've never smelled that. I'm not huge into clones. You guys know that. Angel Share is Angel Share. It's hard to beat. It's football season. Yeah, I could guess. Okay, it's close to Thanksgiving, right? So that means football. Hi, Erica. How's your experience with Of the Immortals? Amazing, amazing, amazing. The performance is beastly. Real, I'm serious. It's beastly. I used to spray that when I wore it a lot when I first got it. I still wear it from time to time, but it's like, come on, I get a new fragrance. You guys see the hauls that I do every week, right? It's like I get so many freaking fragrances and I have to test so many fragrances. So I don't wear it as much, but still, it's one of my favorites. I love it, and it lasts forever. When I spray it on clothes, it will last for days on the clothes. Like I'll spray it with a sweatshirt on, and I would take it off and put it back on like the next day, and it would still smell strongly. There's an event in Aventura, yeah, on the 23rd of September. White parties, so make sure to wear white, and I will be there with the Parfum de Marly team at Nordstrom. I mean, the Parfum de Marly team doesn't know that I'm coming, but I will be there and they will be there. So you guys are free to come and hang out with me for a little bit if you like. I dropped the link for the invite, and I'm going to put the actual link in the description of this when the live is over. So like, I don't know if you can copy and paste the link in the chat, but I'm going to put it in the description bar. So after the hour is up, you guys can check back there to sign up if you like. Have you heard of a new possible Chanel men's fragrances for fall? No, I actually haven't. It's definitely coming. Definitely coming. My favorite Bond number 9, another house that I'm not in love with. I think it's a little expensive for what it is. And I love beet juice, guys. Anything beet and ginger, amazing. Are you excited for the release of Creed Absolute? I guess, yeah. I mean, I'll be excited. I have no idea what it's going to be, like what it's going to smell like. I've heard some rumors about it that I have no idea what direction it's going to go, but we'll see. Favorite, I love the umbrella for two, but that's another house that's not that available here in America. I will not be at Cannes this year. Sadly, I tried to make it happen. But it didn't work out for this year. I've tried Mancera Instant Crush. Yeah, I like it. Creed Absolute. Yeah, Aventus Absolute is coming sometime. I honestly have no idea. But let's get into the smelling portion of this. And okay, cool. So I have confirmation that the link is working, so that's good. So make sure to sign up for that. What tips do you have for perfecting? I annoy myself so much sometimes, guys. You have to reset your nose. A lot of people like to use coffee, but honestly, your skin or even just like your clothes, if you just smell that, it resets your nose just as good. And try not to touch the strip up to your nose because you'll get like a residue of the other fragrances. And then you'll start mixing things together. So, and you can smell oils and things as well, like singular essential oils to kind of train your nose. So let's get into this haul, guys. So the first thing that I got, which was actually sent to me very graciously, is Intense Cafe by Montal. I've been posting about this one a little. I wasn't really expecting that much, but I heard that there's National Coffee Day coming up in a couple weeks, and Twisted Lily was like, there's Coffee Day coming up. Would you like to try a coffee fragrance? I was like, hell yeah. And so they sent me Intense Cafe, and I don't really know. I wasn't really expecting much just based off of things that I've heard said about it. I love this so much. Yeah, it's for me, honestly, what this is, because I wasn't expecting much. Like I just said, this is everything that I thought that Cafe Rose from Tom Ford would be. What I was expecting out of that fragrance. This is what it should have been. This is very rosy, more rosy than I thought it was going to be. Toned down coffee. There's another flanker of this that has more of an amped up coffee note, but this is more of a rosy scent. This one, oh my God, it's so good. Like two of my favorite things on earth, coffee and like rosy, beautiful. How do you get notifications when a new fragrance is released? There's some websites out there that that's all they do is talk about new releases. I don't know how they find out about it, but you know, they do somehow, some way. Like as soon as it's announced somewhere, information is getting leaked. People post it on these websites. What's a good coffee scent? Uomo Signature. Yeah, that one's really good. Actually, Casual Life by Salvatore Ferragamo also has a coffee note, but the king, and I mean king of coffee scents in the whole entire fragrance world is the Coffee Break line from Xerjoff. Oh my God, they're so good. Golden Dala is like my dream coffee scent. That is one of the fragrances that got me into niche perfumery. It was my first ever Xerjoff fragrance that I owned. Oh my God, it's so good. Golden Green is amazing. A little bit better for a man, I think. And Golden Mocha is also fantastic. My favorite is Golden Dala though, because I think for me, it's the most gourmand. That's another video that needs to do is the Coffee Break line. But just like the dream coffee scents is that whole line. It's so good. No, I have not had a chance to do that. I've seen a couple new releases coming up, but I haven't tried anything yet. Fragrance Du Bois is another house in America. It's like not that I got to go down to Osme. I got to go to some niche store. What I consider Minuit et Demi a coffee scent. No, not really. It's two-dimensional. The coffee is not overly like dominant in that scent. It's freaking beautiful. Oh my God, that scent is gorgeous, but it's more like a vanilla, spicy cardamom scent. I would say that over coffee. There's definitely some like like a feeling of coffee in it, but it's not like a really predominant note. Coffee Addict. Yeah. Acro, Awake is pretty good. Another item added to my wish list. Toronto in the building. What's your favorite fragrance house? It's literally impossible for me to just pick one. I mean, there's so many that they're just amazing. I mean, it's like, how do you pick one favorite? I could pick, it's probably another really great video idea to do is like one favorite from every house. But probably Parfum de Marly. For men, Parfum de Marly, I do like the offerings for women that Parfum de Marly has. Valaya, I love Valaya. I have a couple. Oriana is fantastic. Delina is a classic, but I prefer the little one that I have, the La Rosée. There's some other really beautiful ones, Cassili. But I think that it really stands out in the men's line for Parfum de Marly. But Xerjoff is just, oh my God, there's so many that I am in love with. And there are a lot that I don't like as well, though. Some people are like, oh, you're just a shill for Xercia. No, there are quite a few that I do not like at all. Fragrance Du Bois is amazing. I have so many discovery sets from Fragrance Du Bois that I just go through and I'm like, oh, like there's so many on my wish list. The Maison Margiela, I have a few that I really like. What's another house that I've been really into lately? Initio. Oh, I only have one, but I love so many from that house. And Tom Ford. I'm kind of like a Tom Ford girl these days. But I'd have to do a lot of soul searching to pick an answer for that. Hi, Cheryl. Coffee and rose, yes. Oh, sorry. I do think PDM Sedley is a safer office scent than Percival. I don't know. I think that Sedley, when I smell Sedley, I don't really think of the office. I think more like vacation outside. I think Percival might be a little bit better for that. Haultain would be an amazing office scent as well, though. Really impressive, professional, beautiful scent for the office. And Greenlee is really good as well, but that's more of like a clean, fresh, clean apple scent. But I'm reading my text. It's really rude. I'm sorry. My favorite, greetings from New Zealand. Hello. Do you love that? Like sometimes I'm so random. It's just like my brain just goes blank. No, I've not smelled that, but I've heard of it a million times. I smelled that one and I liked it, but it's more of like a black coffee kind of scent, if I remember correctly. Xercia for sure. Rich Roja is my favorite. I love Manhattan. But probably my favorite for men and for women is Amber Oud. What a masterpiece of a fragrance. That and one that I really love that's on my wish list for myself is the Enigma Parfum Pour Femme. Oh my God, beautiful. Michelle's would be Montal, yeah, because they're strong and they're good. What is it about niche fragrances that you prefer? I mean, it's not that I necessarily prefer niche. It's just like, it just depends on the fragrance. It's solely down to the fragrance. There's designers that I love that have my whole heart. Like probably one of my favorite fragrances of all time to wear, which I actually somehow found a big bottle for sale on Macari, is this. This is a designer fragrance, La Perla Possibilities. It's just all about the scent itself, you know. There's some niche fragrances out there that smell like basic designers, and there's some designers out there that smell like really expensive niche stuff. I have a lot on my video that's coming up tomorrow. I have quite a few under $50 designer fragrances that smell like they should be like $200 bottles of perfume. Favorite fragrance from Jean-Paul Gaultier, Le Male Elixir. That good. It's good. It's not bad. Women love it. I battled it on the street of Miami. If you didn't see that video, and that was the winner. The women went nuts over that one, and it's growing on me. It is macerating and it's getting better and better, but probably my favorite is Le Beau Le Parfum. I'm just a sucker for that one. That is just like the most personal question. It all depends on you, who you are as a person. And Narciso Rodriguez Blue Noir. Yeah. I have the Parfum. It's really good. Really great line. Saffron Amaluca X Erica. Coral Tropic. All right. Well, you never know, guys. You never know. Hello, Sandy. I am not sure. I have not tried that one, I don't think. Siberian Rose. No, I don't think I've tried that one. My favorite, Nichane. I'm not that familiar with Nichane. I like Ani. Of course, who doesn't like Ani? But the one that I own that I like a lot is actually Vain and Naive, and I bought it because of the name. And it's really gorgeous. Like, it's done by Christian Carbonell. And he does like a lot of the Xercia fragrances. Amazing work. He's a master perfumer. He's like a god on earth and makes some of the best perfumes on the planet. And I love that one by him. Really good for a man, I find too. Like I kind of originally bought it thinking it would be more for me, but I think it works really great on a man because it's very musky. And Neff's, of course, Neff's is a masterpiece. I don't have any of the Gucci fragrances in my collection. I know I've smelled them in the store and I like them, but I haven't bought any yet. No, I don't think I've been along in the fragrance world. I don't think I've been around in the fragrance world long enough to have been through that. I am doing good, thank you. Carlisle or Harrod? I am biased though, but I'd say Harrod. Profumo or Parfum? Probably Profumo. Will I be picking up the new PDM? Early reviews seem favorable. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to buy it. I'm going to pray to God that, because I got Valaya somehow, some way, I don't know how it happened, but somehow, some way, I got Valaya in PR when it first came out. Don't ask me how. It just showed up at my doorstep one day and I was like crying. I was so excited because that was like, I had like 5,000 followers or something, like not very much. And I'm just praying to God that somehow, some way I'm still on that PR list. Like they still have my address saved or something. And I'm hoping that I will get it, but I honestly have no idea if I'm going to be getting it or not. I'm going to try a sample. I'm not going to just blind buy it, even if, you know, I would get a lot of views or something on a review. But if I like it a lot by the time that Parfum de Marly event is at Nordstrom, I guess that's technically going to be the first time I smell it. I might buy it, like if I like it a lot, but I'll probably just start off with a sample because it is a lot of money. And it's just like when it's a brand that's so easily accessible, like Parfum de Marly, it's like you don't need to blind buy things. Like just be a little patient, you know. You can get out into the store and try it. I know that they try to hype it up that way, but it's just like you can wait. It's only like 2 weeks. We can wait. ALTHAIR, yes, it's my favorite. What's your favorite Maison Crivelli? The hibiscus one. Honestly, but I haven't smelled many others. I smelled the iris one. I did not like that one at all. It was too out there for me. ALTHAIR, definitely. And I keep saying it every live stream, but I'm going to do that side-by-side comparison too. Is Vibrato a good cologne for men? Yeah, it is an amazing cologne for man, but something that's more appropriate for this time of the year. If you're somewhere where it gets cold, it's probably Basso. It's similar. It's a little more masculine. Harrod smells like Spice Bomb. Yeah, I can see what you're saying, but I think it's a little bit more like creamy vanillic. It's more unisex than Spice Bomb. What men's fragrance will be the most popular a year from now? Oh, I have no idea. I feel like it's a popularity contest between the new releases. What's the longest time you've gone without buying a fragrance? I have no idea. Not very long. Since I started my fragrance channel, I buy stuff all the time. I just bought a new perfume today. It's really bad, really bad. Hello from India. Hello. Oh, thank you. I hope, you know, I'm praying. I got my nails done. I'm ready for the review. If it comes, you know, whenever, if it comes, when it comes, I'm ready to do a first impression unboxing, but, you know, I have no idea. I can't find Le Beau Le Parfum anywhere. Yeah, it is close to Invictus Victory. Elixir, that's a good alternative for it. You have to get it from like European sites, but every once in a while, Joma Shop will have it. And I always post when Joma Shop does a restock, but that's the only place that I've seen it is Joma Shop. And they've done a restock, I think like 3 times in the last 6 months. So you just have to kind of like look for it there. And buy it when it's available because it sells out really fast. Why samples smell better than the actual? I think it's the opposite. I've gone through many samples that I thought were like shit, and then smelling the actual perfume, like, wow, I like this. I think it's the opposite. I feel like the smaller samples are more likely to go sour, like to be affected by the heat or something in transit, because it's not as protective of a like packaging. But I've had bad, like I've had issues with samples in the past. Oh yeah, get the PARFUM. The PARFUM is the best. Favorite polo that's not Ralph's Club. Ralph's Club Elixir. Just bought it. Oh, nice. All right. So why are there so many mean people? All right. So now we're going to get into the haul. I keep reading the chat and I keep getting distracted. Love the nails, great color. Thank you. Thanks for the synergy. Yes, synergy is amazing. Oh my gosh. It is worth the hype. And it's a beast. Oh my God, that stuff is like the strongest stuff on earth. Ormond Jane's Monobaco. I don't think I've smelled that. Ormond Jane, I've smelled a few. It's been a while though. So let's do this haul. I'm ignoring the chat for a little while. So we started with the Montal Intense Cafe. And then I got this on sale at Max Aroma. Starry Nights by Montal, which I haven't worn a lot, but I like it. It's crazy, but it actually gives me the sensation. Like if I close my eyes and smell this, it would make me picture like I'm laying out in the grass looking up at the stars. Very musky and beautiful. What mean people? Yeah, just ignore the trolls or block them. Okay, so next I got a bottle of Uomo, the tiramisu. Beautiful scent. This thing is amazing. Like the way that this, and I got this for $40 at some like discount store in Miami. It was a tester. That's why there's no top. And this thing transforms amazingly. It opens very fresh, but then it turns into this like beautiful tiramisu, and it's so sexy. Like this is such a good cheapie. Every man needs to have this in their collection. There's no excuse on earth why you should not have this. It's like $40, so affordable, and wow, it's amazing. This whole house has been really blowing my mind. But look for the video tomorrow. I have some great options in there for under $40, $50. You guys, I'm nuts, I swear. It's like when I read the chat, when I'm talking and then I start reading the chat, I start going like, like I just totally lose my train of thought and I can't pronounce anything. Like, gosh, it's like a skill to multitask like that. Ooh, okay. Dropping things. All right. So I also got 2 perfumes from Hez. He sent me a package. His new Banana Bread Banshee and Hurricane. And I was excited about this one because I love anything gourmand. So this one it literally smells like banana bread. It smells really good. Like the most delicious walnutty banana bread. Very realistic banana. Like one of the most realistic banana scents I've ever smelled. It's really good, guys. But I do have a little complaint, Hez, if you're watching. The bottle leaks a little, and that's the only thing that breaks my heart a little because the perfumes are so good. Like he does a really good job with the perfumes, but we need to fix the bottles because they leak a little tiny bit. I don't know if it has something to do with the heat. It's once again, like the heat just destroys things. I realized that was actually the issue with my Faces of Francis that I got. You can see that the label like shifted, and I actually emailed Wilhelm about it. I was like, what the heck? Like, this is not good. And they said that it probably, because it's been so hot, it got overheated in transit and like melted the glue of the sticker and it shifted. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, that sucks. So I'm working on getting a replacement of it because I don't want to be showing perfumes that have wonky labels. Which Uomo fragrance is that? Casual Life. No, it's just Uomo. That's just the name. Uomo Eau de Toilette, I believe. The classic, iconic OG. I still need to try this one. Hello, Cat. But I haven't tried Whispers in the Library. I haven't seen that one anywhere in stores. Ivory Root. Yeah, it's good. I honestly, I have not smelled it that many times, but I know that people love it. Which Montal would be the best head turner for men? Oh, there's so many. Daydreams is amazing. I love, of course, the ones that I've just got. I love Intense Cafe, Starry Nights. I have Central Instinct that's really good. The Herbal Aquatica is kind of like Herba Pura. And I just smelled one. Oh my God, what was it called? I took a picture of it because it was so good. I was like, oh, when I smelled this Montal, I was like, holy cow, this is amazing. This one, Oud Dream. So good. And for if you like Mancera, the Oud Lemon Mint is amazing, of course. And yeah, so if you crack an egg on your head, I'll donate $1 million. Okay. Can we get that in writing, please? Do I have a signature scent? No, probably not. But the perfumes that I probably wear the most out of my entire collection is La Perla Possibilities. I wear Musk Noir Rose a lot, just casually. I've been wearing Lovers a lot. I have a big dent in my bottle there. But if we're just talking about things that I wear regularly the most, I've also been really loving this one, the Lancome Idole Now, the new release. This is beautiful. I put a little tiny dent in my little tiny bottle. So that means I've been wearing it. But it's hard. I mean, I try to wear all of my perfumes as much as I can. Signature scent for a firefighter. Let's Buy the Fireplace by Maison Margiela. I still want to try this one, Tammy. I want to try it really bad. I see people posting about it. Okay, so at that same discounter store, I found this perfume, L'Homme Ideal Eau de Parfum by Guerlain. And I honestly don't even think I've smelled it yet. I'm so bad. But I have another one. I think this is the Eau de Toilette. So we'll do a little side-by-side comparison. Sometimes I just have to buy things to have the line so that we can do the side-by-side comparison. Any idea to stop the addiction of sampling fragrances? There's nothing wrong with that. Actually, if you're going to be obsessed with anything or addicted to anything, sampling is good because it's not like you're just buying bottles all the time. When you get in trouble is when you get addicted to just buying all the time. It's like, that's when you go into bankruptcy, and that's not good. Okay. So I got 2 discovery sets here as well from Roja, and I went through both of these, and this is how I found my new love for the Enigma Parfum pour Femme. I have the Winter Wonders Collection Fragrance Library for pour Femme and pour Homme. So I think I'm going to do singular videos on these to go through my thoughts. The pour Homme one has Apex, Scandal, Elysium, Enigma, Danger, all the parfums, not the colognes. A Midsummer Dream and Amber Oud. And then for the women, we have the Elixir Parfum, 51 Parfum, Enigma, Danger, Gardenia, Amber Oud, and Sweetie Oud. That's another Roja that I really want is the Sweetie Oud, but it's expensive. It might be worth the money, but I'm not quite ready to spend that kind of money on it. My most complimented perfumes, Possibilities by La Perla, and I hate to say it because it's like discontinued. I think it's discontinued. It's not coming back. Delina La Rose, I get a lot of compliments on. What was I just wearing? What was I wearing? Oh, Lady Whitesnake. Yeah, I got a compliment recently on Lady Whitesnake. The problem is I don't really go out that much. I got a compliment on Secret Tryst recently. I got a scent split of Blue Atlas, so we can do a little part 2 of the S-Boy line. Is it worth the hype? We're going to have to find out. S-Boy by Draco. As long as you love it, John, that's all that matters. Flora Bomb, I've heard really good things about that one. I need to get into Ulta and try it. Sometimes it's too much. Yeah. My sample collection is probably bigger than my actual perfume collection. Do you have recommendations for fragrance discounters? Well, the most famous ones, of course, are Max Aroma, Joma Shop, Fragrance by CA, Lucky Scent, Twisted Lily, Fragrance Net. You know, they've been a little wonky with their prices lately. But really anything other than that, it's like, you just have to Google. There's a lot of Facebook groups you can join to ask if a site is legit or not. You can just Google it. Generally there'll be some sort of forum where people have commented on their experience with certain websites. But those are kind of like the main ones that everyone buys from. Killing Brandy on the Rocks for a Man, Apple Brandy for a Man. It's one of the best, like one of my most beloved men's fragrances. It's not just for men, but like on a man, oh my God, it's just unreal, unlike anything else. And it's like this scent trail of Apple Brandy on the Rocks is just Jazz Cover by the Fireplace. It's really tough. I like them both. I don't know how I'd pick it. They're both worth having. I would pick By the Fireplace probably just for the performance. If I had to pick one, but I love wearing both even for myself. But for men, they're both gorgeous. No, I have not heard of that. $1.2 million an ounce. Class in a bottle. Nice. Ultimate dill fragrance. Apple Brandy on the Rocks, Haltane, Via Cavour 1, which I've been getting so many questions about Via Cavour 1. I'm so sorry. It is sold out. I've been getting so many people asking me, where do I buy it? I can't find it anywhere. It is only available on the Zerjob website, and it is sold out. The only way that you can get it now is if you buy a sample set or if you buy a personal discovery set, which is like you get to pick 3 perfumes of your choice, and they come in little 15 ml bottles like this. This is Alexandria 3, which is actually what I did for the first time when I discovered my love for Via Cavour 1. Was I got a personal discovery set on last Black Friday, and it's been like my love ever since. Nice. I still haven't smelled it yet. I'm gonna do it live on camera, just like with S-Boy. Hello, thank you. Got to get back and look at your best Rosia video. Yeah. I'm gonna be doing updated ones. Like I said, I'm gonna be filming a video on the discovery sets because I know that people are interested in that, and you can buy these discovery sets as well on Max Aroma. So it's a little bit of an investment. I think these are like, with my discount code, I think they'll be like $50, $55 or something like that. And that seems pricey for a discovery set, but it's just like $55 to make sure that you're finding the fragrance, because Rogers are not cheap. Like they can be anywhere from like $300 to $600. Like if you want to make sure that you really love that fragrance before you spend that kind of money, I think that it's definitely worth trying to get the discovery set before blind buying. What's the worst and stinkiest fragrance that comes to your mind? Creed Viking. Tom Ford Noir. We were just talking about that earlier. There are a lot that I don't like. But stinkiest. Horrible. I just smelled the new Amouage King Blue or something like that. Oh, that one was so bad. I don't know what the deal is. And I hate to trash Amouage. I know a lot of you guys love it, but it's a house that's just a handful that I really like. But this new blue one, King Blue, I smelled it at Neiman's in Ball Harbor. The initial spray was really nice. I was like, the opening, I was like, oh yeah, like this is nice. I like this. But it went downhill so fast. Stinky. In Mexico, Erica. but I am German, so it's with a C. Well, actually, I think the K is European, but my dad's name is Eric with a C, so I'm named after him, I guess. Eric with a C. Favorite creed for men, original Santal. Smells like a nursing home. Yeah, no, I did not really like that one. All right, so next, I got Mr. Marine Time. I haven't even opened it yet from Atrium. You guys saw my review on Mr. Romantic. He also sent me this. This is his new release. I think I said in the video that I was interested in trying the new one based off of Mr. Romantic. And I think he saw that and he sent this over. Oh no, buffering. Am I slowing down? Am I good, guys? Is the video good? Let me know in the chat, guys. Okay. All good. Okay. Favorite sweet fragrance that you like on a man? I really love anything gourmand on a man. It's just drives me nuts. Via Cavour, though, probably. Okay, Goldfield and Banks Pacific Moss, actually a terrible scent. Interesting. I smelled that one. I like it. It smells like coffee. What would you recommend? Honestly, for a 14-year-old, I would recommend something, a really good one for someone in that age bracket. This is a designer scent, is by Skylar. It's called Vanilla Sky. It's like a really pretty vanilla cappuccino scent. It's gorgeous and it's like a clean beauty brand. So if she has like allergies or something, it will be good for her. You can find it at Sephora. Really good one. No, I've not done either. The gin scent one is on my list. Okay, so we're talking about Mr. Marine Time. I'm going to say right off the bat that I prefer the other bottle over this one. It just has a really big sticker on it. Great marketing house. Do I think so? Sparrow is a bit too mature. It depends on the scent. Something like Vibrato, no, definitely not too mature. There's nothing mature about Vibrato. It's just like a very nice, freshy. Basso, I don't think it just depends on the kid. I think that an 18-year-old might not appreciate like a niche fragrance as much, but you never, like, there's some people that are so passionate about it. Is it a normal atomizer on those little bottles? Yeah, it's a normal atomizer. It's like the same presentation. They're actually pretty good little atomizers. It's just a great way to kind of take a dive and to really test out some fragrances that you're interested in from Xerjoff. Focus, Erica, focus. I know, I'm so bad. Hi, Hez. Bye, Venus. Have a good night. And thank you for hanging out with me for so long. I like this one. This one, to me, it also goes in kind of like a really typical designer direction, but there's mango, kind of like a fruit basket mango mixed with something like Nautica Voyage. So it's not, I prefer Mr. Romantic, I think, but there is something very appealing about this, like a Ambroxany Nautica Voyage with mango, fruity, that kind of like oceanic, aquatic scent. This would be a good scent for a younger guy too, I think. I think a younger guy would really appreciate this. Top 5 PDM fragrances. It's like, how do you pick? Oh my God. I mean, I have 5 here and it's like, I don't even think those are the top. Like, how do I pick? Pegasus exclusive, Haultain, Acaster. I love Acaster. Sedley is a must-have. And Harrod is amazing. Carlisle is amazing. Like, just even for the men's, Leighton exclusive is amazing. It's just like, what's the best Azzaro Wanted line? That's so hard. It's just another line that really like confuses me because of the name. I think the Parfum, Most Wanted Parfum is my favorite. But I also like the Eau de Parfum a lot. It's one that I have in my collection. Beautiful, like juniper berry. Very pretty scent, kind of Christmassy. Do I have a favorite oud fragrance? Honestly, the Xerjoff collection, their Oud Stars is amazing. Any like Alexandria 2, 3, Fars and Oriental from Xerjoff are all amazing, amazing. Um, Tiger, Renaissance, or Neo? Honestly, Tiger. I am not a huge. I do not like Neo. I like Renaissance. I think it's good, but over Renaissance, I prefer. What was it? Renaissance is a nice minty one. I wouldn't really compare that to Tiger, but I don't like Neo, and I like minty. So I'd probably say Renaissance. Renaissance or Tiger. It's really hard, confusing. I don't know. But I don't think that I would say that Renaissance is my favorite minty fragrance on earth, but it is really good. And Tiger is really expensive and does not last very long. For me, I don't know. I've heard mixed reviews on the longevity of that. No, I've never smelled that. I've smelled the newer ones. Oh, I haven't smelled it yet. Best cinnamon fragrance? I do not know. It's like a specific cinnamon scent. This one gives me like a cinnamony vibe. Iris Fob. Oh, now we're talking about earlier. What's the best iris fragrance? This one that I love so much. And I totally forgot it even existed when someone asked, what's your favorite iris scent? But love this one. It kind of gives me like a snickerdoodle, cinnamony vibe. Herod, of course. And Starlight by Xerjoff is great as well. Hello, Brazil. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Yes, Greenlee's underrated. Layton, yeah, they're all amazing. It's really hard to pick a good one. The PDM men's line is, yeah. Cheryl, you're funny. If I'm ever disgusted, I'll say, oh, not ew, because I'm bougie. Yes, you were very bougie. I've not tried it yet. I've not tried it. The whole first part of this live stream is me talking about how I haven't smelled it yet. And yes, Starlight's amazing. I've got both Jazz Club and By the Fireplace. What occasions would you suggest wearing them for? Jazz Club, I think, would be more of like a date night kind of scent, or like for the fall. I think By the Fireplace is just like the holidays, like snowy weather. Yes, they're all so good. Where is your golden dollar? My golden dollar is back there. Hello, Jose. What's my favorite cheapie? Oh, for men, it's so hard to choose, but probably my go-to house is Salvatore Ferragamo, Uomo, and Casual Life. And Signature, amazing. Do I have a Max Aroma code? Yes, I have 2. So I finally talked to the owner of Max Aroma about the codes, and he says that we're going to start doing the Erica 20 in like shorter time period. So the discount code that I have that is always available is Erica 10 for 10% off. And the Erica 20 is only going to be for like limited times for a short amount of time. So I'm guessing when there's going to be like a sale or something, he'll let me know. But I focus. I know. But there's another code that he gave me that was like, oh, Erica 20, and that will give you 5% off your order, and you will get emailed a $20 gift card after your purchase. So those are the 2 codes that I have currently. I really dislike Cologne. It's polarizing. I actually like it a lot. I really like État Libre d'Orange. You or someone like you, have I tried it? Yes, I actually have a bottle of it. It's beautiful, beautiful minty scent. This is a really great house, very affordable niche house. Beautiful. Finally smelled 1 Million Royale. Oh my gosh. Parfum is amazing. It's probably my favorite from the 1 Million, but the women seem to love Royale. Best entry-level niche brand is for men's cologne. Entry-level niche. Imaginary Authors, probably État Libre d'Orange. If we're talking like affordable, but if we're talking about fragrances that are niche quality but aren't so challenging, it would be Parfum de Marly, definitely. Any recent fragrance buys that you regret? No. I wouldn't say that, no. If I regret buying things and I get it from somewhere, like generally I'll just return it. Good evening from the UK. Hello. Is YSL Tuxedo any good? Hello. Yes, it's amazing. I actually talk about that one tomorrow as well. But yeah, guys, so we got the new Smoking Hot sample. I was really hyped up about this one, but honestly, it's not a love for me. I think that people are going to like it. It's kind of like this hookah mixed with apple. And it's nice, but when I smell this, I just think, when would I wear this? And the answer that comes to my mind is like, I would wear this on Halloween. And that's it. And it's nice, like a caramel apple with a hookah. But it's not smoky. I've heard people saying that it's not smoky. It smells like a vaporizer pen. Like when you smell that in the air, it smells like that. Kind of like, I don't want to say foggy, but like you ever smell a fog machine at a concert? It's like that mixed with a vape pen, mixed with caramel apple. I like it, but it's just like for $300 for 50 ml, I think I'm going to pass. I doused myself in Le Capital today. To make things last longer, just get an ISOE Super, but if they can't smell Le Capital, I don't. That's a strong fragrance. Is myself any good? It's really good. It's good, but it's not like groundbreaking. It's nothing crazy. It's a very nice, safe designer release. It smells good, but it's not like groundbreaking. I did a review on that one as well, and Baby Cat is amazing, of course. If you can get your hands on Baby Cat, do not hesitate. I've tried a few from Mind Games. My favorite is Grandmaster, the coffee one, of course. I know. I hope I'd like it when I get to try it. Yeah, I think it'll be in stores like next week, so you should be able to go out and try it. We smoke hookah in the Middle East. I know. I remember being in Dubai. I smelled it a lot. Which house makes the best niche fragrances? It's impossible to pick just one. Everyone has like solid things, you know. Are you going to do any collab videos and buy? Oh yeah, I'm hoping to do like the grand trio. I'm hoping to get because it's me for my birthday as well, and you guys know like Demi and Michelle. I consider them my friends, and we're all going to be getting together. And I'm hoping that the three of us will all film videos together, like for each of our channels. If they're down for it, honestly. I haven't talked with them that much about it because there's still a couple months before I go. But I'm hoping that everyone will film one video for each of our channels, like the three of us all together. I think it'll be really crazy. The one EDP is really good. I really like that one. Hookah, Vitamin Hooker. No. Have I ever been on a date? No, I've never had a bad experience with a fragrance on a date. Artillery Desors or Killian. It just depends on the perfume. It depends on the perfume. Killian Apple Brandy on the Rocks is one of my favorites of all time. Atelier Desors. I haven't tried too many. There's a few that I really love, more for myself, but I don't think I would really compare the two houses. I think they're a little different. Killian's more like experimental. Atelier Desors is more of like a I don't want to say classic, but they're not really pushing that hard. You know what I mean? It's very nice. Like people aren't going to be second guessing that fragrance. Like it's not going to turn anyone off, I don't think. Tobacco fragrance is the best. Oh, there's so many. Vanille Fatale is not tobacco. I mean tobacco vanille, Jesus Christ. There's so many fragrances with tobacco in it. It's nuts. But we can talk about Harrod all night, so we'll say Harrod. Beautiful unisex kind of vanilla. I have not tried anything from Arabian Oud, at least not in a long time. Yeah, your Wi-Fi went bad. Thank God it wasn't me. I've tried everything to like fix my Wi-Fi so we don't have these issues, and I keep streaming. So fragrances for Florida. You know what's really crazy is like I get asked this a lot. Like, what, you wear everything in Florida? I will wear everything that I have in my collection. I don't care. There have been very, very few fragrances that I've worn out in the heat that I noticed to become like cloying or too sweet or overbearing. I don't know. It's just like I haven't had any issues with that, with things in the heat. And the thing is, when you live in Florida, it's like 90% of the time you're inside in the air conditioning anyway. Thank you, Mark. Technical difficulties. What are your preferences from Cartier? I'm using Pasha EDP. Yeah, I like the Edition Noir a lot, and I really love the new one. Is amazing. Like, I compare that with By the Fireplace, but it's a lot better. I really like the new Noir Absolute. Yeah, I've heard that too, but I haven't smelled that one. The Matcha Meditation, it's not amazing, but it's better than most of them. There's some weight to that one, and it's my favorite. I probably maybe like 4 or 5 hours of a decent wear. It's not the best, but it's definitely not the worst in that lineup. Thoughts on Bodhisattva? Yeah, they have some good fragrances for sure, but sometimes it's hard for me to look beyond the price point. I know I've smelled it a few times, but on the top of my head, it's like, you got to get the 2 curlies and Demi. I know that would be amazing. I mean, Andrea's not going to be there. Obviously, she's based here in the States, but maybe next year at Exxon's, we can all do something. Now I'm getting all these questions about Amouage. Nasumato, I have a couple, but I'm not that familiar with it either. I know I'm really bad. I really smell other clones. Yeah, light sprayers. Most people don't know how to overspray. Erica, big mystery to me is how long will a life of fragrance usually last, especially when we have so many. I mean, these fragrances will last me forever. And technically, these fragrances can last forever if you take care of them, you know. Keep them in a nice, cool room. Keep them dry, like in a dry environment, not too humid, and to keep the light away. They should last a long time. Yes, I've tried that one. It's very polarizing, but I like it. These two I have a hard time smelling. I don't know if it's just whenever I get into the Louis Vuitton store, my nose goes like totally blind after smelling so many. But they were not standouts to me, but I know that a lot of people love them. Attention unisex. Yes, but it's very floral, very strong, like jasmine-y scent. Cardamom and tobacco, just amazing. Too much for the gym. I would recommend keeping it on the DL at the gym. You know, you don't want to, people are exercising, they're like taking deep breaths. I wouldn't try to choke anyone out at the gym. Have a good night. You have more of the haul. You are keeping me on track, Louis. No, I don't have anything else for the haul. So I'm actually going to wrap this up, guys. 10 o'clock, past my bedtime. And I have to wake up early to start editing my video for tomorrow. And I had a long day today. Like I said, I was at the Tom Ford Masterclass today and chatting with them, and very tired. It's exactly how it is. Like, some people cannot smell certain things. There's a huge group of people that can't smell Baccarat Rouge. It's just really crazy to hear about. Yeah, Exxon's is amazing. So fun. 7 o'clock. In Cali. Nice. Well, it's 10:20 p.m. here in Miami. Yeah, guys. So I'm going to sign off. When I start fucking up every other word that I say, that's when I know it's time for me to go to bed. All right, guys. I cannot keep answering all the questions. So I hope you guys have an amazing night. Thank you guys for hanging out with me here. I'm sorry once again that I had to reschedule it. I'm going to leave a link in the description as soon as I sign off on the live stream. I'm going to put this link in the description of this video to sign up if you're interested to come to the ALTHAIR event with Parfum de Marly at Nordstrom in Aventura Mall in Miami. If you're in the Miami area, I would love it if you could come out and see me and we can hang out and chat. It's a white party, so make sure to wear white. I'll leave all the information in the description. So like I said, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. You're all amazing. I hope you have an amazing rest of your weekend. And I'm going to go to bed early. I'm going to watch some Better Call Saul and go to bed. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see my premiere tomorrow. It's going to be a good video tomorrow. Look forward to it. Probably will premiere around 8 p.m. So look forward to that, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.